Another shocking incident came from the world of international entertainment, this time involving two big names in the music and television industries. Jin, a member of the legendary group BTS, and Jimmy Fallon, a renowned host known for his humorous style and cheerful personality. During a segment of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, an incident involving Jin occurred that not only shocked BTS fans, but also created various speculations about how it might affect the idol's image. A while ago, BTS fans, and Jin in particular, were shocked by what happened during a segment of The Tonight Show. The incident invited a variety of reactions, ranging from excitement to confusion and worry. Many felt that Jin, who is known as a figure who has great respect for fans and has a good personality, was treated inappropriately on stage. However, what exactly happened? Was Jin really humiliated on that television show? Or was there something deeper behind this incident? This article will discuss the incident in more detail, as well as try to provide a new perspective on how fans and the wider public should view the incident. Surprise moments on The Tonight Show. When BTS's Jin appeared on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, BTS fans around the world must have been waiting with enthusiasm. As a group that has gone global, every BTS performance at an international event is always in the spotlight. This time, Jin, who is one of BTS' lead vocalists, performed alongside the other members for their latest promotion. However, the supposedly joyous event was turned into a controversial spotlight after an unexpected turn of events. As the show progressed, Jimmy Fallon, known for his humor and often preparing humorous segments, did something that the audience never expected. She seems to be doing something that makes Jin feel awkward and humiliated in front of the camera. What exactly happened in the segment? Jimmy Fallon did not seem to think carefully about how a joke or a small action he did could affect Jin's feelings. In a game or sketch that is usually done on The Tonight Show, Jimmy asked some funny and challenging questions to Jin and the other BTS members. At one point, however, something far more than a joke happened. At that moment, Jimmy Fallon suddenly, and probably without bad intentions, made a statement that could be considered inappropriate. He mentioned something embarrassing about Jin, which made Jin's face look awkward and a little surprised. A moment that Jimmy might have expected to be a joke, but to BTS and Jin fans, it was seen as a very disrespectful act. The first reaction that appeared on Jin's face was confusion, which turned out to be a little awkward and uncomfortable. BTS fans who saw the incident through live broadcasts or live video clips expressed their disappointment on social media. Many felt that Jin, who always showed a polite and professional personality, did not deserve to be treated as such, even in the context of a joke or a television game. Fan reaction: disappointed or just a joke? Immediately after the incident, BTS fans around the world began to give mixed reactions. Some felt that the incident was very disrespectful and disappointing, while others tried to look at it from the other side, perhaps as a piece of a joke or improvisation that was not meant to demean the genie. However, one thing that is clear is that Jin's own reaction looks uncomfortable, and it sparked a lot of debate among fans. Some fans expressed their disappointment in Jimmy Fallon, who was previously known as a friendly and humorous figure. They feel that a line has been crossed and that Jin should be respected as a professional who has worked hard to achieve great success with BTS. There are also those who feel that as a famous host, Fallon should be more sensitive to the feelings of his guest, even more so if the guest is a global idol with millions of fans around the world. However, there were also some fans who tried to see the incident in another context. Some of them argue that this may just be a slightly inappropriate joke, but not something that can be taken seriously. They judged that Jimmy Fallon was probably just trying to break the ice in the wrong way. The joke may have been meant to be lighthearted and entertaining, but since the situation took place in front of a large public, Jin's surprised reaction made it seem bigger than just a casual joke. Cultural context: respect or ridicule? In the world of international entertainment, especially in television shows such as The Tonight Show, humor is often used as a way to build bonds with viewers and guests. However, in the world of K-pop, there is a different cultural context. In Korea, social norms and ethics in interacting often emphasize respect, especially towards individuals who are older or more experienced in the industry. As a member of BTS, Jin is known for his respectful personality and maturity. He always maintains professionalism at every opportunity, both in interaction with fans and with his colleagues. Therefore, for many BTS fans, the incident could be considered a form of disrespect for Jin, given that he is a highly respected figure by the international community. Perhaps Jimmy Fallon does not realize how deep the meaning of the words or actions he performs, but it is important to consider that in the world of entertainment, each gesture or comment can have a greater impact than expected, especially for someone like Jin, who always appears with a friendly and respectful attitude. Such an act can be quite shocking. How does this affect the image of the genie? This moment certainly invites a lot of speculation about how it will affect Jin's image as an idol. Will this adversely affect fans' perception of him, or will they see him as a moment that will simply be missed and forgotten? Jin, like many other BTS members, is already used to the huge attention that comes along with their international fame. However, this incident reminds us that, although they often perform with great confidence on stage, they are also human beings who have feelings. Moments like this can have an emotional impact on an idol who has worked hard and wants to be rewarded for his achievements and efforts. The importance of respecting each individual in the world of entertainment as spectators. We are often caught in the sensation of entertainment and lulled by jokes or events that invite laughter. However, we must also remember that idols, including BTS's Jin, are individuals who have feelings and boundaries. Even though they are under the spotlight of the cameras, they deserve to be respected and treated well. This incident may be a reminder to all of us of the importance of respect and empathy in every interaction, be it in the entertainment world or in everyday life. No one deserves to be humiliated, even in the context of jokes or humor intended to amuse. Conclusion: between joke and disrespect, what really happened on The Tonight Show? Is this a moment that illustrates disrespect for Jin, or do we all just see it as a misunderstanding that is not meant to be condescending? Fans of BTS and Jin will certainly have a variety of opinions on this matter, and there is no definitive answer that can fully explain. However, this incident provides an important lesson about how we treat others, especially those who are under the public spotlight. For Jimmy Fallon, this may be an opportunity to show greater respect for his future guests. And for BTS fans, it may be time to remind the entertainment world that behind the laughter and entertainment, there is a human being worthy of respect.